Good day, everyone. Happy Sunday, traders. So, how was the week? Did you make money? How did the week go? Hello, guys. So, let's get this started. So, we're going to be talking about market structure, secrets about market structure no one might told you about. So, we trade smart money concept here. So, and that is what we'll be teaching you guys. So, market structure, we have in smart money concept, we have downtrend. In forex, we have downtrend and uptrend, and we also have a consolidation market. So this is a downtrend example I showed here. I mark this sketch here. I just hope it's something everyone could understand because it's very simple. So when you go on your chart and you see something like this, you see price creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, you know that you are in a downtrend, and this should be on your daily time frame, either daily or 4 hours. This is where we get your directional bias, not small time frame like 2 hours or 1 hour. You get your directional bias on 4 hour or daily or 4 hours. So this is our 4 hours. Let's just imagine this is our 4 hours, right? So on 4 hours, you're having higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher lows, and lower low, lower high, higher low, lower high in the downtrend like this. So what you are seeing price breaking structure like this to the upside, breaking structure to the upside, creating higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. You know that okay, this market is bullish. You don't need anybody to tell you that this market is bullish. So when you get your directional bias, you see something like this, right? You see something like this. But mind you, price will not give you something simple like this. Price is not going to give you this simple structure for you to understand, right? These pullbacks now will be giving you structure, which is called internal structure. This pullback that is creating up like this is going to give you internal structure. That is if you go to small time frame. But you need to focus on 4 hour and daily and 4 hours. So for having something like this, then your entry is going to be down here, which I'm going to make another video about entry, taking your entry, right? Your entry is going to be here like this. This way you'll be taking your entry, right? You want to wait for price to come back, not to chase price, to come back and give you an entry, right? So this is it. What you are doing is you want to wait for price to come and tap into your level and then you buy. That is if you are that is if the price is on the uptrend, right? What you'll be doing is to be buying if price should shift down here. If price should push down here, then you buy up, because you are seeing higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So your target should be here. If price is up here, your target should be here to enter the next trade. But mind you, like I said, price will not give you something clean like this. You might probably be having something like this. Yes, you might be having something like this structure here. Like this structure here. You'll be having this. So here like this, everything, market, you are not taking your trade here. Reason because this is an imbalance. This is liquidity. Liquidity is sitting here. And mind you, price did not break this low, this high here. Price did not break it. So what you are waiting for price to break this. This is the high that broke it, and you are not taking your trade here. You are waiting price to come and clear this liquidity here. Everything sitting here is liquidity. So you are waiting for price to come and clear liquidity here. Then your entry should be down here, right? Your entry should be here, right? And see another liquidity sitting here. See another liquidity sitting here. So you don't want to take a trade on liquidity. You are not taking your trade here. This is the same structure. I show you something here. Price creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher lows. But mind you, price will not give you something like this. This is what price will give you. Price will be giving this internal liquidity. So if you don't understand how structural liquidity work now, you might be planning to take your trade here, which price will shoot out a little bit and then come back and take you out. You get? Do you now understand? Price will come back and take you out. because you take your entry on structural liquidity. You don't understand liquidity, so you take your trade on it, on liquidity, which price will give you a little bit pushing up and then come back. But if you wait for liquidity to be cleared, which is these two lows here, you see how price clear the liquidity out. You see how price cleared the liquidity. So this is liquidity, and here again, this is liquidity again. And price will clear this liquidity and tap into your zone. Once price clear this liquidity, trust me, if price tap into your level, it will push up like really hard, aggressive. You will see massive aggressive buy from here. The same thing comes to sell, right? See this couch on sell side, on the downside, right? So you are seeing a break of structure. See, this is a break of structure. Price is creating break of structure from here. You have a break of structure there. You have another break of structure here. Sorry. You have another break of structure here. So you have this structure like this, because price is not going to give you something clean. You are having liquidity here. You're having liquidity here to be cleared, right? You're having internal liquidity here to be cleared before you take your sell. As a smart money concept trader, you need to be smart as well. You get? You are not going to allow liquidity to trap you. So this is liquidity. This level is liquidity, and you don't want to be caught out in liquidity, right? So those are liquidity. So your target now, you are waiting for price to clear this liquidity, come back here and tap into this zone. Then you sell. You see how one price tap here, it will sell aggressively. And then you wait for another one. To come back, you are not taking your trade. You are not taking your trade here because this is a pullback. No. If you take your trade here, what price will do? If you take your trade here, what price will do? It will start to move like it's moving towards your direction. To move, then go back. Take you out before you moving to your direction. So you are going to wait for liquidity. You need to understand liquidity. I think I will do a separate video about liquidity. Price will come and clear this liquidity to tap into your zone, and then you see how clean the sale happen. And then you wait for another one. You are waiting. You don't have to chase price. You don't have to chase price. You wait for price to come to you. Mark this level. Once you see this structure, mark this level and wait for price to come and tap inside and give you a good sell. Same thing here on buy. You have a breakout structure here. Yes, you have a breakout structure here. Breakout structure. OBS, BOS, breakout structure in short form. Breakout structure again. Breakout structure. Breakout structure. Breakout structure. So imagine you plan to take your trade. You are just waiting for this pullback to happen. Then you see, first of all, you need to see price break structure from here, from this high to this one. No, this creates equal high, and price came back, go back and break structure. So this is a low that breaks structure, and it came back to clear this liquidity here and tap into your zone. And the same thing happen here. Price go up. Imagine you're planning to take your buy here. Price go up and will just be ranging around the liquidity. But when price come down to your level, tap into your zone, it give you a massive buy. And this is a consolidation market here. What you are waiting, if you are a trader and you see this kind of chart, you see market price going up, then start consolidating, you don't want to just enter this trade from here to buy up. What you are waiting as a smart trader, you are waiting for price to come and clear this liquidity. Because if you see this chart like this, you don't need anybody to tell you that you have liquidity sitting up here and you have liquidity sitting below here. Because there are people that's buying from this low and then they put their take profits here, and there are some people that are selling from this high, taking profits down here. So there's a liquidity below here and up here. So you as a smart trader, you don't want to join them. You are waiting for price to break between either up or down. But if you are looking for a buy here, price should break this liquidity to come and clear this liquidity below here before clearing the up one. And you see this sweep, this level, this week now, price might actually throw a week. This might actually be a week who can break with a body, anyone, and tap into something like it can be a demand level or another block sitting here, where price will tap here and then will give you that massive buy to clear liquidity down here first and then clear the liquidity up here. The same thing happened to Excel here. Price is coming down and then it starts to consolidate here. As a smart trader, you are not going to join to just sell here, because you don't know if you don't know price is consolidating here. So you don't know that if you sell here, what if price come here and then reverse back to your entry? So you don't want to be that kind of trader. You want to be a trader where you want to take a smart entry. You want to wait for, if you see this kind of chart like this, you already know that there's liquidity here and there's liquidity below. So you want to wait for liquidity to be cleared first. And you see something like this. This is a perfect entry. You must see something. Something might be here, like it might be either on other block or a supply level here, where price will clear that liquidity and then tap into, then it give you that massive sell. So from here like this, like I said, price, this is an uptrend market. Price will not give you something this simple for you to understand. Price will actually give you something like this to confuse you. But if you understand liquidity, trust me, you will not be confused and you will not be caught off in all this manipulation market will be bringing out. The same thing happens to it. So let me show you guys something quickly on the chart. So you can see the same thing. This example I just show you guys here. You see it here. So this is 4 hour time frame chart, which I was able to make money on this GBP JPY. So you can see, let's even start from here. Yeah, so you can see market is obviously on the uptrend market. So on the uptrend market, you as a smart money, you know that you are on uptrend market, uptrend, right? So You see all this. You know that market is creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, right? So you now you think, oh, okay, you have a break of structure here. Will you be buying here? Will you put your buy here? Will you be buying this market from here? No, because you need to understand that there's no liquidity here that price will clear, right? So you have a demand level here, which you are waiting for price to come back and clear this liquidity, because everything sitting here is liquidity. Everything here is liquidity. Price come and clear this liquidity, tap here, and we see this buy. The same thing happen here. Price give you higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But you are not going to be taking your trade on this small internal liquidity. You are going to be waiting for a valid level, which is this one, where price will come down, tab here, and then give you a good buy. Sweep of liquidity. See liquidity here, where price sweep. You can see it here. Where price sweep and then tap into your zone. So you need to pay attention to liquidity. Structure cannot just be giving you something simple like this to you to understand that, okay, this is a higher high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high, so that if market creates another higher high, you are waiting for price to come back and create a lower low, which will be your entry. Price is not going to give you something that simple. You need to have that in mind. Price is not giving something simple for you to understand. Price will try to like manipulate you, and that is where most of the traders fail. Do you understand? I don't know that you guys are following. This is why most of the traders fail. You need to stay organized.
Three signs that you're destroying your phone. Is your phone slowing?
You need to stay organized. So the same thing happened here. You need to stay organized.
Three signs that you're destroying your phone. Is your phone slowing?
You need to stay organized. So the same thing happened here. You need to stay organized.
Three signs that you're destroying your phone. Is your phone slowing?
So this is just it.
Same thing happened here.